Good day. This presentation will discuss collaborative learning and cooperative learning. Collaborative learning is a method of teaching and learning wherein students work together towards creating a project or exploring ideas to develop an answer to a given question or problem. In this kind of learning, each student obtains individual progress while advancing as a team. The educator creates the instruction in a way that learners can adapt and easily succeed in understanding the process without the need of additional help or assistance. According to Gerlach, collaborative learning is based on the idea that learning is a naturally social act in which the participants talk among themselves. It is through a talk that learning happens. The students are able to identify the aspect of difference both in themselves and in others by working individually through in tandem. This gives them a chance to grow mutual respect towards these differences and encourages them to learn to use these differences to their own advantage. In cooperative learning, learners work together in a small group to accomplish a common goal with the guidance of the teacher. Each member of the team is responsible for their specific role in the project or activity. The member is responsible not only for learning what is taught, but also for helping teammates learn. The educator designs and conceptualizes all the pertinent activities and assigns a specific task to each learner, so each learner has its own role or portion of the project. In cooperative learning environment, students are not permitted to work with their personal devices in seeking the information necessary to the project or activity. Instead, the educator provides them with the required information or directs the students to the relevant sources of information. Furthermore, the educator involves in group work by listening, observing, and even intervening in the discussion of the students. Now let's go to the differences between cooperative and collaborative learning. In collaborative learning, students progress personally while working towards a common goal. Students are accountable to one another. In a typical collaborative learning process, students organize their efforts between themselves, or we call this a group structure. Students source material to help them complete the activity. The activity is not monitored by the teacher, although they can help when assistance is requested by the group, hence limited teacher involvement. Assessment on individual and group performance is done by students. Also, the success of the group work depends on each individual. In cooperative learning, on the other hand, roles and responsibilities are clearly defined but are open for negotiation. In contrast to collaborative learning, a cooperative learning structure takes the following form. Activities are structured with each student assigned a specific role, which is we call teacher structure. Teachers supply information to students to read and analyze or let pupils know where this information can be found. Teachers observe, listen, and intervene where necessary. Teachers perform evaluation of students' work at the end of the lesson or activity. Success of the group depends upon the efforts of everyone involved in the team. For the final slides, here are some of the similarities and benefits that exist between a cooperative learning and collaborative learning approach for students. One is that it relies on active student participation rather than passive lecture-based teaching. Student assumes a degree of responsibility for their own learning. Teachers act as facilitators to learning. It requires pupils to complete a task or project. It instills team-building skills and encourages social interaction. It helps to prepare students for the world of work. It enhances deeper cognitive skills and create shared learning experiences. Also, it increases levels of information retention and embraces student diversity.